The average American retiree is leaving $111,000 of their own money on the table. Money they earned. Money that's already theirs. And most of them never find out it happened. A 62-year-old man I'll call Michael filed for his Social Security check last month. He'll never know that one decision, made in about 10 minutes at his kitchen table, just cost his family more than a new car, a paid-off mortgage, and 4 years of his wife's medication combined. This is the hidden mechanics of Social Security, and it's the reason 96% of Americans get this single decision wrong. In 2019, researchers at the Michigan Retirement Research Center published a study called The Retirement Solution: Hiding in Plain Sight. They pulled real claiming data from the Social Security Administration, millions of actual retirees, and what they found was almost hard to believe. Only 4% of Americans claim Social Security at their financially optimal age. 4%. That means 96% of retirees, nearly everyone you know, probably including you, probably including me, are making a suboptimal decision on the largest single financial asset most of them will ever own. And the price tag is brutal. Across all retirees, the total loss is $3.4 trillion. On an individual household level, the average loss is $111,000 in lifetime income. Benefits they already paid for, benefits they legally earned, left on the table. And here's what I want you to understand. This isn't happening because people are lazy or greedy or badly advised. It's happening because the system is designed to make the wrong choice feel like the safest one. Let me show you how. Social Security gives you 3 main filing windows. You can start at 62, the earliest possible age. You can file at your full retirement age, which for anyone born after 1960 is 67. Or you can wait until 70, the latest the system lets you delay. The math between those 3 choices is not small. If you file at 62 instead of waiting until your full retirement age, your benefit is permanently reduced by about 30%. Not for a year, not for a decade, for the rest of your life. But if you wait past 67, the Social Security Administration adds what they call delayed retirement credits, 8% per year, every year, until age 70. Write that number down, 8% per year, guaranteed, inflation-adjusted, backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government. There is not a single investment on earth with that risk profile offering that return, and 96% of Americans walk right past it. Here's what that looks like in real dollars. Michael is 62. He's worked since he was 19. His full retirement age benefit, what Social Security would pay him at 67, is $2,200 a month. But Michael is tired. He's been hearing for 30 years that Social Security is going to run out. His neighbor told him to file early before the government takes it away. So he files at 62. His monthly check drops from $2,200 to $1,540. That's a permanent cut of $660 every month for the rest of his life. Now compound that. If Michael lives to 85, the current life expectancy for a 62-year-old American male, he'll collect Social Security for 23 years. The difference between filing at 62 versus waiting until 67 comes out to about $180,000 in lifetime benefits. If he'd waited until 70, the gap climbs past $240,000. That's not a rounding error. That's a paid-off house. It's the difference between his wife, Linda, being comfortable after he's gone, and Linda being on a fixed income watching her savings drain every month. This is why Social Security timing is, in my view, the single most consequential financial decision most Americans ever make. And almost nobody treats it like one. So here's a question I want you to sit with for a minute. If you're watching this and you're between 55 and 62, if you're already thinking about filing early, ask yourself something. Is that decision based on math? Or is it based on fear? Because the United Income researchers found that the number one reason people claim at 62 isn't a calculation. It's a feeling. The fear that the money won't be there later. And that fear is quietly making millions of Americans poorer than they ever needed to be. Now, I want to be honest with you, because this is where most of the advice online gets lazy. Filing at 70 is not the right answer for everyone. If you have a serious health condition and your life expectancy is shorter, filing early is absolutely the right call. If you're the lower-earning spouse in a couple, the math changes. If you've already lost a partner and you need the income to keep the lights on this month, then the spreadsheet doesn't matter. Survival does. The point of this video isn't to tell you to wait. The point is to make sure whatever age you pick, 62, 67, or 70, is a choice you made on purpose, not a default, not a panic reaction, not something your neighbor whispered to you across the fence at a barbecue. Because the cost of an unexamined decision in this specific corner of your finances is bigger than almost anything else in retirement planning. So here's exactly what to do this week. 3 steps. First, go to ssa.gov and create what's called a My Social Security account. It's free. It takes about 10 minutes. And it shows you your exact projected benefit at 62, at your full retirement age, and at 70. Most Americans over 55 have never once looked at this page. You should. Pause the video and write that down. Second, calculate your break-even age. This is the age at which the total benefits from waiting equal the total benefits from filing early. For most people, it falls somewhere between 78 and 82. If you expect to live past that, and the actuarial tables say most healthy 62-year-olds do, then patience almost always wins on pure math. Third, and this one matters more than the first two combined, run your decision past someone who doesn't earn a commission on it, not the insurance salesman at your bank, not your brother-in-law, a fee-only fiduciary. They charge by the hour. They have no financial incentive to push you in any direction. And for the largest decision of your retirement, $200 of real advice is worth more than every free opinion you'll ever get. Here's the core insight I want you to walk away with. Social Security isn't broken. The timing game isn't rigged against you. The system actually rewards patience in an extraordinary way, 8% guaranteed, every year you wait past full retirement age. The reason 96% of Americans file suboptimally isn't that the math is hidden. It's that the fear is louder than the math. And the people who figure that out before they turn 62 are the ones who retire with real options. Next Thursday, we're breaking down the other side of this same decision, the Roth conversion window that closes the minute Social Security starts, and why 2026 may be the last clean year to use it. If this is the first wealth theory video you've seen, we break down one hidden retirement or wealth mechanism every week. The stuff Wall Street doesn't want you to see. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.